Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com, and today is Sunday, August 6th at about 11 a.m. No, this is not my scorecard. Now, for the purposes of privacy, I'm only going to say that this scorecard comes from a gentleman that I had the pleasure of spending quite a bit of time with over the last 3 weeks. He was one of our most recent Q School students, trading students, and this is his scorecard. Now, we consumed, and we're going to show you in a moment, the time that we spent with him. I'm not mentioning his name because I want to keep everybody's privacy. As a member of the Stock Market Caddy, I value keeping your privacy. But it was very impressive with what he did. I consumed at least 2 hours every day of his trading time in the morning from about, we were meeting at about 10. We went from 10 to noon just about every day. But this is his first week. And you can see we have the date, what he was trading. Now, we did ask him to trade in a simulated fashion. And two, in fairness, he comes to us with good trading skill. He is a TradeStation user for years and other platforms. He's traded stocks and options, a little bit of futures, and even Forex. So he has he had trading experience before arriving. And we asked them pretty much that first week to focus on swing machine. And he was trading for the most part mechanically, and following the trades. And I think, there's a lot to be gleaned here, but just the fact that he has this record. Do you have a record of your trading? His net for the week was $942. His gross profit on 39 trades was $23.26. His gross loss, $13.84.80. And his profit factor was 1.68. Very, very fine. And a net of 942. And by the way, if you're thinking as a passerby that trading and simulation is not the same as trading real, I beg to differ. If you've been trading for any length of time at all, and we've been trading for years, there is no emotional difference between our trading in sim or real. If you are getting an emotional charge, a dopamine rush because of the money, you may not realize it, but if you are day in and day out, you are trading greed and fear. We do not. Week number 2 was a vacation week for him, and he did quite a bit of traveling. So he only had 8 trades. His profit factor was 1.26, his net 119.30. And then last week, 37 trades, gross 6,000, profit or a gross loss 3,000, a net of close to 3,000, and a profit factor close to 2. And trading a number of different styles and programs that we were able to send him. I want to show you one more thing. In addition to the on-demand 25 hours of Q School video trading instruction that this gentleman and every person who goes through Q School has access to, we want to touch bases with the Q School student each and every day, ideally for about an hour. We try not to go over 2, and that was pretty much the average these past 3 weeks. Our schedules were such that we met every morning, virtually every morning with the exception of one, I think it was, for about 2 hours. And we opened each session with the opportunity for the person, and again, I'm maintaining privacy, so feels awkward not saying his name. He was very much a gentleman, but giving him an opportunity to ask questions in a live environment. And then we had specific information that we wanted to be sure to impart. Now, it was an added plus because he had trading experience, and he also was already a TradeStation user, so we were able to send him some files during the 3 weeks so he had a chance to work with it or work with these tools. It's very important for us that we give you an opportunity before you make the commitment to becoming an annual member at Stock Market Caddy. We want to make sure that we go through all of the things that we're working on and have worked on and give you an opportunity over the 3 weeks to ask questions in a live environment. We do ask the person, as I think we mentioned earlier, to trade in a simulated environment, and we don't think that there's any difference at all. There's no one trade that will make you rich, therefore there should be no one trade that should make you broke. And once you come to grips with that, which is a positive, in a very short period of time, there really should be no distinction between trading with real money and sim money. If there is, if you are getting a vicarious thrill, a dopamine rush on every single trade, you may not realize it, but if you are, you're trading greed and fear. And Wall Street and Madison Avenue, one and the same, that's where they catch a lot of traders. We work very, very hard to get our trading from the realm of discretionary trading into mechanical trading, and then ideally into robotic trading and robotic hedging. We want to say thank you to this gentleman. He knows who he is. Thank you. It was our pleasure. And if you have any questions about stockmarketcaddy.com, you're welcome to visit the site. You're welcome to email us your questions, and you're welcome to call at 813-758-8263. Have a great day. Thanks.